In the world of Death Note, a single, supernatural object, a notebook with the power to kill, sets the stage for a compelling meditation on power, justice, and the limitations of human reasoning. At the center of this moral labyrinth stands Light Yagami, a gifted student whose intellect is only rivaled by his ambition. This analysis will explore the critical distinction between intelligence and wisdom, and how Light's failure to recognize that difference becomes his most significant vulnerability. The Death Note enters the human realm purely by chance, dropped by the Shinigami Ryuk in search of a diversion. He rationalizes his actions through a utilitarian lens, believing that eradicating criminals will bring about a new and perfect world. In his mind, he is not merely punishing the guilty, he is performing a necessary purification on society. Light's descent into moral absolutionism is not immediate. Initially, he is portrayed as a well-intentioned reformer, albeit one with a dangerously inflated sense of certainty. However, his evolving perception of himself as divinely chosen reveals the beginning of a god complex that eventually consumes him. The shift is not gradual. Within days of attaining the notebook, Light shifts from enacting justice on criminals to declaring himself the god of a new world. The series often reflects on the duality of appearances, a theme brought to the forefront of Episode 2, Confrontation. While Light comments on the human desire for conformity, claiming that people suppress their true thoughts in public, he fails to recognize his own participation in this pattern of human nature. His entire personality as Kira is hidden. He refers to donning the mask of light, signaling a total separation between his public identity and his secret ambition. A pivotal moment occurs when the ICPO airs a global broadcast condemning the killings of Kira. A man named Lind L. Taylor appears on screen, introducing himself as L, the famed detective. L states that the killings of Kira are the most heinous act of murder in history, and to stir a response from the childish Light, calls his actions evil. This sends Light into a monologue, saying,
"You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil. I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires. All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil."
He kills L live on air in an attempt to assert control and eliminate a perceived threat. However, this brash action plays right into L's hand. The individual Light kills was not L, but a death row inmate used to drive Kira out. The broadcast, which was claimed to air globally, was truly only broadcast to the Kanto region of Japan. In less than a minute, L narrows down Kira's location and proves that Kira can kill without physical contact. This moment is critical. Light's decision to act was not based on reasoned strategy, but instead emotional provocation. It reveals that for all his intelligence, Light lacks the broader perspective that defines wisdom. Both Light and L claim the mantle of justice, yet the series refrains from offering a definitive moral alignment. L uses ethically ambiguous methods in pursuit of the truth, while Light kills indiscriminately in pursuit of order. As a viewer, we are positioned much like Ryuk. We are not encouraged to endorse either side, but to merely spectate the battle of ideals. Ryuk's detachment is instructive. Though bound to Light by the Death Note, he offers no guidance, no loyalty. He could tell Light L's true name at any time, but he chooses not to, because, like the audience, he finds the psychological duel more compelling than any resolution. As the series progresses, Light's actions escalate. He kills not only criminals, but also innocents, individuals whose only crime was investigating him. In doing so, he abandons the very principles he claims to uphold. His utilitarian justification collapses under the weight of his own contradictions. As D. Simmons argues, Death Note is ultimately a study in the corrupting influence of power. Light begins with the idealism of a protagonist, but eventually transforms into an authoritarian figure, eliminating dissent in order to preserve his image of perfection. The Death Note, in essence, becomes a divine weapon in the hands of someone too young, too emotionally volatile, to wield it wisely. Light's decision to kill Lindell Taylor is emblematic of his fatal flaw. It is not just a strategic error, but a moral error. In that moment, he abandons caution and acts from personal offense. L, recognizing Kira's immaturity, exposes him instantly. The trap works not because Light is unintelligent, but because he is unwise. the simultaneous declaration,
I am justice!
by both Light and L, encapsulates the series' central tension. What Death Note asks us to consider is not who is right, but whether righteousness itself can survive untempered by humility. In the end, Light Yagami fails not because he lacks intelligence, but because he never learns that intelligence without wisdom is potential unfulfilled, and in the wrong hands, a path to ruin.